Welcome to Ophiuchus Tarot. We are back again with another channel message for the collective. But before we jump right in and get started, I just want to take a moment and say hi and welcome to new subscribers. I am so happy to have you on board with us. Thank you for becoming part of the Ophiuchus tribe. As always, it is an absolute honor and blessing to read for each and every single one of you. That being said, we're going to jump in. It's looking good already. We have this Page of Wands, we have the Knight of Wands, and the Six of Cups. So as far as the jumpers go, I feel like this is just going to be a jumping off point here. It does look like we have a soulmate coming in to offer love and time and attention. They have, they want to tell you how they feel, or how they see you, but in a very passionate, loving way. And I feel like they want to rush in. They see you as being that soulmate. They see that they could have growth with you. Now, with that Knight of Wands, this person could have in the past been in and out, but I feel like now they really want to tell you what they're thinking. This looks like the exact same person, okay? Just with armor and without. So I really love this energy. It does look to have some type of a promise. I feel like somebody could, yeah, look at that. They want victory. They're coming in for victory when it comes down to it. This person could be coming very soon. I was drawn right away to the clovers. Could be coming through this weekend on St. Patty's Day. If you're getting here around about the time that I post this, my readings are always timeless. So whenever you get to it, if it resonates, trust in yourself. It is absolutely for you when you feel it, right? Okay, we have the King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this person wants to tell you how they feel. I feel like they have emotions. They want to get off their chest. They want to stop carrying that secret with them. I feel like they're ready to just speak up and let you know. They want a victory. They really want, look at that. They want some sort of commitment. They want to put the work in. They don't want this to be a missed opportunity with you. Wow. Yeah, they see you as the Empress. So whether you're masculine or feminine, I feel like they want to nurture this and they want you to nurture this. They see you as the nurturer. Yeah, no need to go off in search of. We already know what we want. This person is, I hear gung-ho about you. So they know exactly what they want. And you seem to be that one that really stands out to this person as having it all, or being that, or having that end all be all type of energy, right? I feel like this person is, or has been, primarily focused on, I wouldn't say on others, but I would say they may have had others here and there in the past, but I feel like this is a person that kind of looks like they wanted to get their finances in order first. They wanted to get that job nice and secure, have that nice cushion of monetary success under their belt. So before they kind of stepped towards someone, they wanted to have something more to offer. And that's kind of what it looks like here, that this person's coming in that way. Or that was their focus in the past. And I really love that. This is someone that takes care of you. You know, that King of Pentacles, whether masculine or feminine. This is someone who financially maybe makes sure that you have all your necessities. And then, since they're that King of Pentacles, even maybe some or a lot of your wants as well. It's like that's how they make sure that you're comfortable. And I feel like they do give as much time as they can, but I do feel like they're very dedicated. So they're dedicated to you and all their responsibilities. This is someone who's really big on their responsibilities, right? So we have the 10 of Wands in reverse. This person may have been trying to hold off until they felt like they were in this King of Pentacles before stepping towards you, because they see you as an Empress. They see you being secure all on your own, that it would just be two cups pouring into one bigger cup, you know? I feel like you have a lot to offer. And with this Crown of Stars here, I see that you are that wish for this person. Yeah, they want the sun. They want happiness with you. They want growth. Yeah, look at that, the sun and the moon. Okay, so then we go into balance. And I feel like that's what they wanted, a more balanced playing field. You know, well, we've got this king and we've got the empress. So maybe there's an age gap here. Could be for some. Doesn't have to be, of course, but look at that. There's that, all those emotional cups being filled with that 10 of cups and that passionate movement forward. I feel like it's taken this person a lot of strength to get to the point where they feel comfortable stepping towards you. They may have had to go through some ups and downs. I mean, don't we all? But I feel like this person had to utilize their strength to really get to where they wanted to go. I feel like there's a lot of grit involved in getting where they wanted to be. I feel like they really did fight to stay on top. And now I feel like they've gotten to the point where they don't have to fight anymore to stay on top. Yeah, I feel like just, so this person may have had to climb that ladder at the job to get to a really high position where they felt comfortable, not like they were disposable, right? Yeah, this person, like I said, I feel like this person is very business minded. Now, this person may work a whole lot, right? This person will be able to give you some of the time that they have, but I don't know that they'll be able to be there all the time. You know what I mean? I feel like this is one of those where job is priority, you know, you are also a priority, but we have to give to the job first to create the stability. So it has that kind of energy. I feel like this person's very logical and very logical minded. Yeah, I don't feel like this is the type of person that won't keep that a secret from you either. They'll say, you know, I can offer you as much time as I possibly can. Yeah, but you know, my job is very, you know, time consuming, or you might hear something along those lines. I do feel like this is that businessman ready to take a partner. I really love this. Or businessman or businesswoman. I should make sure I say that. But ready to take a partner. Okay, so they want to take that single card away from you. They feel like you can do it on your own, but I hear, why should you have to? And I really love that. Yeah. There's that Emperor energy. They're going to be taking action very, very soon. I am kind of seeing a tether to this morning's Ophiuchus read. So could be an Ophiuchus in here. Doesn't have to be, of course, but I am kind of seeing that energy. Is there anything else? No, I feel like we're good on this. Yeah, well, we could say the world. We do want the world with this. This person wants the world with you. I feel like they see that they could have it all with you, and they can, you know, start a new cycle and continue forward with you. I really love this. Gorgeous energy. Looks like you have someone really wonderful coming in. Someone who wants to love and nurture and support you. And make sure you have all your wants and needs, all your boxes ticked. I feel like that's the type of person they are. I feel like that's how they show that they care, is they make sure that you have wants and needs and wants. That's kind of what I feel like their way of loving you might be giving you gifts as well. Excuse me. All right, let's see what we have here. What do we have for this gorgeous collective? All right, Spirit, what are your messages? Wow, okay. All right, we have bitterness and time. Waiting cycles and moments, resentment, anger, and hurtful words. We have exhaustion in reverse. All right, this is past person energy. For some, for others, this could be your energy or the past of your energy. You know, we all start to feel that way. We can all get to this utter exhaustion, you know, at this point. There is some type of a bitterness that was coming through. And I do want to say it feels more like past for a lot of you. Maybe it was about the way that you were treated in a situation. There could have been some bitterness and some hurt. I am kind of hearing a scenario. It's like when you date someone and you give the best of yourself and they're only giving you like crumbs, right? And then they step into another relationship and they give that person their all, right? And that leads you to feel as if you just didn't deserve it, or it left someone feeling bitter. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting. There was a bitterness, and it took time to heal, and it took time to see that, you know, I feel like it's kind of like saying, and distance. I feel like it took time and distance for you to realize that some people are for you and some people aren't. And, you know, I feel like you could love someone and them still not be the right person for you. And it doesn't mean that there's anything you've actually done wrong, because I felt like you put the time in, you put the effort in, you put the energy in, and you poured your love into something. And it is unfortunate that it didn't work out for you. Yeah, we have abandoned. So this person may have abandoned you and gone off in search of someone else and found someone that they wanted to give to, right? You might have been clinging to that for a while, or this could be opposite. This could be somebody, when it comes to you, collective. Yeah, we have pride, and it was in reverse. So I do kind of feel like pride and ego. I don't know if it's maybe part of the ego death and gaining a new perspective. I feel like this was a lesson that had to be learned. I feel like it was a hard lesson, and I feel like it left a wound for quite a while. You might have fallen off the map for a while, concealing yourself and falling back just to kind of do that healing work. Yeah, maybe you didn't want to be influenced by others or hear others' opinions, or even to hear the I told you so's. Nobody likes to hear those, right? Yeah, we do have divine masculine in reverse. Maybe this was someone you thought was going to be the one that walked with you into the future. And maybe it's hard to be wrong about it. I feel like you weren't wrong. I feel like that person that was in your life was meant to be in your life, even if they were a harsh teacher, right? I feel like you went in that direction because this person did have a lesson for you at the time. You were just hopeful that it was going to carry you into the future, right? So your intuition wasn't wrong about this person being your person, because for a time they were meant for you, right? Our soulmates are with us for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. It does look like this person came in to teach a harsher lesson. I feel like it's to almost show you how valuable your love is. And I feel like this was learning through a harsh lesson, right? And it could be a little different for everybody. I feel like you don't long for this person anymore. I feel like you understand your worth and the worth of your love and what you are giving. And I feel like you're going to look for someone who, when you step into something with them, they're also willing to give. And if you don't see those in the very beginning, that's going to be a red flag for you. And I feel like that's a lesson you've learned. It's like, oh, if I keep giving, they'll continue. Eventually they'll give back, right? Eventually they'll give to me. But I feel like that's not something you're going to invest in anymore. I feel like you've really learned. For a lot of you, this was like a past situation, so quite a while ago, and you're to the point where you're applying those lessons and those bits and bobs of wisdom that you learned through this harsh situation, and you're applying it to your everyday life. And I feel like you're stronger. You have more clarity because of that situation, and it really did create a certain amount of strength within you. I'm seeing the strength card from the tarot in my mind. So we do have depth in reverse, and I feel like that's another thing that you're realizing. These people that come in, and these shallow people who kind of only want you for one thing, or only see you for just being like a piece of meat. I kind of feel like that to you doesn't appeal to you. That type of shallow connection is just not what you're looking for, right? It's not for you specifically. Cloudy judgment, not anymore. When it's in reverse, I feel like, yeah, I feel like we have that healing. So it's like we went through that healing. We see very clearly. We understand very clearly. I really love that. Yeah, no more fantasies. It's like you don't allow your mind to fantasize about certain people who just don't make the cut. I feel like you're really seeing people for who they are. No more rose-colored glasses is what I hear. Yeah, people who come in with a mask on, pretending to be something that they're not, or I feel like these red flags to you, or I feel like you see so clearly now. And I feel like looking back in retrospect, you're almost kind of like, how did I not see that? How did I not notice like these certain things that this person did or said, and how I took it so far out of context when it was so obvious? I feel like forgive yourself for those reasons, whatever they were back in the day. I feel like you didn't know what you didn't know before you learned it, and that's just basically how it goes. Um, we have distracted in reverse. I feel like you're focused on yourself. You're really moving forward. I feel like this is one of those. Okay, so I wanted to say something else, but Twin Flame came out and loyalty. You know, you might have someone else coming in. I am hearing false Twin Flame. I don't really like to buy into all the labels, but for the sake of readings, you know, you have to be able to kind of explain it. Um, what I'm feeling like is maybe you took this person from the past as being an ultimate partner, right? And it just didn't live up to what you had envisioned in your mind. I feel like you were, you know, stepping into your role as that amazing person, but this other person wasn't, they weren't reciprocating in the way that you knew they could, but they just weren't, right? And I feel like that's where the hurt kind of comes from. And then you come over here and you're looking for a higher level of commitment. So whether it's a twin flame, soul, divine soul counterpart, or high level soulmate, whatever you want to call it, I feel like you're looking for a higher level commitment with someone who's loyal and someone who gives like you give and loves like you love. And I feel like you could have that coming in. I feel like if you've gone through this healing process and you're applying all of these bits of wisdom that you've learned along the journey into your everyday life, and the way that you maybe the way that you present yourself, you show people, you teach people how to address you, how to treat you by the way that you treat yourself, how high you hold yourself, right? You're making a standard. And I feel like that is drawing in a higher level soulmate or a higher level of commitment. So I do feel like that is coming in. So that is kind of like the justice in the situation. You learn all those lessons and then you raise up energetically, and the new platform that you're on here energetically brings in someone who is more on your level. And I really love that. I feel like this is someone where you can create that intimacy with. I feel like this person would never give and open up. And it was always like, I want to say it's like pulling teeth to get that past person to open up and be honest with you about their thoughts and their feelings. I feel like this was probably a heavier toxic connection with a lot of twists and turns. And maybe you stayed in it for longer than you should have. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting. But I feel like you stayed in it as long as you needed to, because you had lessons to learn. I feel like we all go through this in varying different degrees, you know, but I feel like we all kind of go through that. And now you're at the stage where you can really apply it. I feel like you're one of those people, though, that consciously seeks to expand and grow and to learn and to apply the knowledge. I feel like you're a seeker. And I feel like that's part of your spiritual path and purpose, is to be that seeker. And I feel like seek and you shall find. I feel like you've been going towards, you know, this whole time you've been trudging. You had to trudge through this. And now I feel like you had that period in between where, you know, it was just you, yourself, and you were going towards building your hopes, your dreams, your, you know, creating that strong foundation, nurturing yourself with that divine feminine energy, so you could get to the point where you could step into something that is healthy. And this dynamic is beautiful. We go from not understanding what a healthy dynamic looks like, or knowing what it looks like but not being able to create it with someone who isn't ready, right? And then we go towards just fulfilling ourselves, which turns out to be the key to getting to the point where we can build with someone else, right? I feel like this is a beautiful example of how the spiritual path goes, you know, in a very simple way, right? I really love this. I feel like we went from broken to clarity. Exactly. I didn't know if Spirit was going to play that part of the game with me, but they did. I really love that. Amazing, amazing energy. I feel like if this is you, you've come from a more difficult place. You've really worked on yourself. You've created that strong foundation, and now you're going to be rewarded with a soulmate coming in who is on your level, who wants to love like you want to love. Amazing energy. So exciting. I love to see that. All right. Let's take just a little sip. Okay. Now, where my favorite deck comes in. I love this deck. It always makes me happy to, you know, I don't know. I just love the energy of it. It's ever have that one deck? Any other readers out there have that one deck that just flows so right and that comes up with the best stories? This one does that for me. All right. The flag egg. Okay. Okay, collective. Someone wants to swoop in and scoop you up. You have not been sharing yourself. You've been keeping closed off, or to them, you seem closed off. This person could be an extrovert. You could be an introvert. Doesn't have to be, but I am kind of seeing that energy. Maybe you just operate differently. You think and express yourselves in different ways. I feel like I'm seeing the light aspect and the dark aspect, right? Yeah, this person wants you to open up. There's depth here, and they know that. They want to form that connection with you, and I feel like this person's tried to call out to you, and I hear almost in vain. It's like it's like you've never actually noticed that they were calling towards you. I feel like because it was indirect. I feel like they tried to get your attention, maybe how they got other people's attention, but the same thing didn't work with you. I feel like that's one of the ways that they realized that you stood out to them. It's like they've tried in different ways. It's like racking your brain to figure out how you can get someone to notice you, right? And I feel like that's what this person's doing. It's like they're calling out to you, but I feel like they're calling in the dark, and everything's kind of, you know, it could be quiet, but you're just not getting that message. And I do hear something. I had seen something years ago about a whale, and it was actually pretty sad. It was like a whale that had a song that sang in a different frequency, so others of its kind couldn't kind of hear its lonely calls, right? And that's kind of how the energy feels. It's like this person is calling out to you because they see you as a match. They see you as someone they could vibe with, right? They see you, but you're not seeing them. Or maybe you are, but you don't know that they're interested. I feel like there's some type of, like, the lines haven't connected yet. Yeah, there is going to be a phoenix fire in this. There's going to be a whooshing up of that fire, and that connection and that passion's going to spark. I feel like within the both of you, I feel like this is like an individual. I feel like this person knows that you spark that light in them, or that passion, that you might be more of a muse to this person. So I don't know, maybe you have your own platform. Don't have to be, of course. You could just be out, you know, inspiring others by being yourself. You don't have to be on a platform to do that. Could be in a friend group, could be just with pictures, or just with your words. Could be anything, but I feel like there is some sort of inspiration energy going on here. I feel like this person maybe watches from the shadows, and I feel like you light this person up. You make them feel happy and inspired to kind of move along their path. And I feel like they're doing that with the hopes of getting to you, with being enlightened by maybe your thoughts and your ideas and how you push forward. I feel like that's really inspiring. I feel like you're one of those go-getters, but you move in your own way. You march to the beat of your own drum. And I feel like for that reason, for that authenticity within you, I feel like you really shine for that. And I feel like you might actually be known for that. I feel like maybe you just operate a little differently. Maybe it was something that people didn't view as highly until maybe recently. I feel like you stand out for your own reasons, for doing your own thing. I really love this energy. I feel like there's that fast communication is coming in. Yeah, I feel like this person's going to tell you, hey, you know, I just wanted to stop and take a minute and say thank you. You really inspired me to find myself, or you really inspired me to be the best version of myself. So thank you for that. It's like that type of energy, but there's a spiritual connection here as well. I feel like that's going to be a shock to you. Maybe this person is just wanting to tell you simply that, and when they come in, they're almost shocked by the fact that there's more there. Like there's that spiritual connection. This is what that reminds me of, that sight. It's like maybe it happens when the two of you look in each other's eyes. It has something to do with the eyes. I'm being drawn to the eyes. You might actually see and recognize like soul to soul, like a key turn. This is giving very spiritual. So this person might come in to kind of talk to you, and then you might just be meeting up with your soulmate. I really love this. Fun energy. Yeah, we have the turtle. Maybe it took a little time for this person getting to you. I'm seeing that knight riding the turtle in my mind. That's such a funny image to see. It's like he's going like with his sword and like onward, but you see the turtle going really slow. So it's like this person was getting to you, but it took them a while to get to you, or to get to that point where they were ready. They might have had to kind of go through a rainy time before they could be kind of, I feel like this person was on their awakening journey, right? But it took them a little longer to get to where you're at because they had to go through certain things. I feel like they needed to maybe dig themselves out of like a depression of some sort, because I'm kind of seeing that as tears. You know, they may have stayed in that energy for a little longer until they were ready to heal. So I'm kind of seeing that this person might, wow, but then we go into that dragon energy, that fiery, that passion. So maybe that's what happened. Maybe you spiritually inspired this person to come out of some type of depression and really become this powerful person, this really strong being, this dragon, right? They went from a little frog to a dragon. I love this. They might be telling you that as well, that, you know, you helped me move forward. Yeah. I feel like the way you shine really attracts this person. I feel like it's such a small thing. Maybe it was just a small few words that you shared with this person. It could have been in, you know, this person might have confided in you in some way about what they were going through, and you might have shed just a small light, just enough for them to carve their own path to start their healing journey. I do kind of get that. And now look, I feel like you're standing out, they're standing out for their own reasons. I feel like this is beginning to look like a very healthy opportunity for a connection, a soulmate connection. Yeah, there's an innocence here, there's a sweetness and a softness, but there's also powerful energy here with this dragon energy. This person may see you as the dragon, and may have wanted to become a dragon themselves, like have their own power, you know, their own rebirthing of that energy. Yeah, now they want to build with you. I feel like this person really wants to build, or they've started building in their life, and maybe the two of you will want to build together. This may be, maybe the opportunities to build with people have been sort of fleeting. You know, these Luna moths, they don't live very long, but they're beautiful. I actually had the blessing to see one of these in my life, in my backyard. But it's not very often you get to see these. But I feel like it might be really hard for you to find the right type of partner. And this person may also have that that same thing, like it's hard to find someone that they actually connect to. I feel like this is someone coming in who doesn't just look for the superficial, you know, they don't just swim on the surface. I feel like it's like I need to connect deeply or not at all. And I kind of feel like you're the same type of person. That's the type of person I feel like this reading is going to apply to. It's like depth or nothing, because I can't swim on the surface. It's like it holds nothing for me. Yeah, exactly. Depth. There's depth. There's got to be something more. And I feel like both of you have maybe been really resilient until coming into contact with each other. I think you'll very clearly then see the beauty and the kind of like the fact that this person is so valuable because they hold what you're actually looking for. And I feel like that'll go on both sides. You'll both be able to very clearly see it. I feel like both of you have gone through situations where you've had to feel the sting. It's like you tried to give it a go with people who couldn't love like you loved, or couldn't give like you give. And now you're stepping into abundance with this person. It's like, I hear new dawn, new day. So I feel like after this is like the ending of a cycle. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, transformation. I feel like both of you are going to be going through that probably together. I feel like this relationship is going to transform both of you in a really beautiful way. I feel like now is the time to grow through love is what I hear. I love it. Gorgeous, gorgeous energy. This could be for any sign at all. If you feel it, trust your intuition. It's for you. Okay, let's see. I'm going to hop into this. What's the tea? Now, some of these readings can get a little crazy. We'll see what Spirit has for us all here. Okay. I might have to take a sip. I heard something about going from spiritual to 3D. So it's like a switch over in the energy. Okay, we have impersonator. Wants to be you, acts like you, dresses like you, looks like, and copies you. Oh no. So we have copycat energy coming in. This is a very 3D thing. This is someone who hasn't realized yet. So we can have a little sympathy starting out for this person. This is someone who hasn't realized that who they are authentically is who they need to be. This is someone that sees you, sees the beauty in you, but cannot for the life of themselves find anything in them that makes them feel like they stand out like you do, right? And so just to understand this person before we get angry at the fact that someone is obsessed with our energy, or, you know, it's to kind of see them from a different viewpoint. This person can't see the beauty in themselves, but they very clearly see it in you, right? I don't know. I don't know if it's your lifestyle or the type of person that you are. I feel like, this is like that. I don't know if it's like turned sour yet, but I feel like it could. Do you know what I mean? It's like that, you're that inspiration. You're that one they take inspiration from, but when they can't achieve being you or acting enough like you, it turns sour. Does that make sense? I feel like they're trying to, I don't know, they're trying to impersonate who they think you are. I feel like they're not even doing it right. And I don't want to say that to be mean. I feel like the person that they think you are is someone that you're not. I feel like they twist it to try to, I feel like, okay, how do I explain this? Again, we go from spiritual to 3D. Thank you, Spirit. That's like so difficult to kind of explain because the energy shifts so fast and it's like such a huge gap to try and navigate there energetically. You act in a spiritual way. You're guided by your soul's compass, right? And you walk through the physical 3D world that way. And that type of authenticity is not, it's a rarity, right? I know all of you out there who listen to this, who resonate with this, you're rare. You're a rare gem, multifaceted gem, and you shine. And, you know, you're meant to inspire people. So you're doing the right thing. It's just this person from their 3D perspective is not seeing you clearly, right? So they may go off and have like affairs where they're like the third party and they feel like they're catching people's eye and they're doing it like you, but you're nothing of the sort, right? So they're kind of wasting their time trying to impersonate you, or it's like trying to translate a language, like a dead language, trying to translate it and coming up with something that's completely wrong. And that's kind of what I'm getting here. I feel like you're trying to move away from this person. You're trying to create some distance. And I feel like maybe they're just not getting it. This could be a friend, doesn't have to be. Could be somebody who's viewing you online. Just there could be someone attached to this person who maybe really likes you and likes the way you move. I am kind of seeing a tether to the last reading, although the tarot burps are killing me right now. So there's a sourness, and I feel like this person may turn sour very soon and start hating you while still copying you, and hating you because they can't become you. I don't think there's a danger in this at all. I just feel like this person may cause a little bit of havoc. We do have Carless here and cock blocking. Yeah, I was kind of getting that. This person may be trying to stop someone from stepping towards you because they're trying to impersonate you to keep this person around, or to get this person interested in them when this person is interested in you, collective. Yeah, we have a wolf in sheep's clothing. This person is not above acting in very crappy ways to get people's attention or to try and make it look like they might even try to say like you're copying them, collective, which is outlandish, ridiculous. But I do feel like yeah, they want this person to not want you. They want this person to not want you back if you've expressed that you want this person, because they want to be the one. Love on the brain in reverse. I don't know, maybe you've been self-focused and not really worried about love, and then there's someone who has a friend or a family member or whoever that just doesn't like you, that, well, they don't like you because they can't be you, or because they feel like they don't shine like you do, or they don't have what you have. Yeah, love triangle, exactly. I feel like you're completely unbothered in this situation. Yeah, this person's a happiness hater. Yeah, they're going to be creeping on all of your socials that they can kind of get their, I hear grubby little paws on. So this person doesn't have the best intentions. They're really trying to, they might be getting to the point where they're trying to cause some havoc. Yeah, they're making dirty offers to people. They're trying to say that you aren't, you know, you aren't the crap, but you are. It didn't want to come out properly. Haunted. Yeah, I feel like there's a third person in this situation who is haunted by the fact that they missed an opportunity with you, collective. That could be what it is. They may have even, like, this kind of seems like, yeah, we've got cyberbully. That could be happening. If so, I'm sorry. I know firsthand how ridiculous and uncomfortable and just it's like a gnat. It's a really big annoyance, right? I know how annoying this can be, this cyberbullying stuff. I went through it for a while. But the thing is, I feel like this person that missed an opportunity with you may have been mouthing off about you or talking badly or talking down about you to this person. And this person may have just jumped on the bandwagon and, like, you know, that hate campaign that people start, because this person felt like you weren't interested. And maybe you weren't. Maybe they weren't your type of person. But I feel like, I honestly feel like it was a miscommunication. And maybe this person went off and started bad-mouthing you to this person, this other third person. And when they started this hate campaign and started the cyberbullying and started all this crap, I feel like this person got to a point where they started to realize that they still missed you. They still missed your energy, right? But this person's not letting them forget the fact that, you know, well, you know, they might have been, I don't know, having like a surface connection with this person. And this person may have been trying to like say, oh, well, I'm just like that person, but I'm better. You should, be with me. And it was kind of like that energy. And now this person is falling short because this person still wants to come back in your direction. It's kind of the energy that I'm getting. A little confusing. I hope I made that kind of easy enough to understand. We do have dusted off, so I don't know if this is going to come to the point where you have to speak your truth. And I feel like this person may actually, like, the cyberbullying itself is so immature, right? It comes from a very immature, mentally and emotionally off person, right? This person is not where they should be. But this energy here is this person, impersonator and cyberbully. It's like that. They come from a different place. You may have to kind of point this person out or point out the situation at hand and then just leave it. Like, I see you. I'm not unintelligent. I see what you're doing. What you're doing is immature and ridiculous, and it's not hurting my feelings. It's making you look ridiculous. Like, that's the type of energy, and I feel like you would handle it very much like a mature person that you are. And I feel like this person is going to keep trying for a while until your person, I want to say your person, I feel like this person might be coming back around towards you. This person might be trying to blackmail them with screenshots saying they have some type of evidence that they don't. You might have evidence and screenshots of this cyberbullying that you could utilize to, this person may be like incriminating themselves. And I mean like legal troubles for them if they're trying to encourage you to, I don't even know if I can say that, I don't know, can you say unalive? I don't know. I'm going to leave it there, but this person may be like really going to extremes, and this may become a legal thing for some. For others, it's going to be very immature, and I think it would still come from an immature place, but that type of behavior is completely not okay, right? The most not okay that you can possibly be. And I feel like it could go to an extreme for some. Let's see. Is there anything else, Spirit? I feel like this is a very, digging dirt. This person's trying to dig dirt on you. Collective, they're not going to find anything. I feel like you don't operate in this way. They're not going to find anything, especially when you stay in your own lane. So this energy came up a few months ago, and it's coming back around for you, Collective. I do feel like Spirit's advice in this particular situation is speak up, but don't keep engaging. Like, don't engage with this person. Put it out there that you see what's going on. You may even say, I have evidence of what's going on. This is your time now to stop what you're doing before I take legal action. You could literally put that out there. Or this is you staying in your own lane, being unbothered, doing your own thing and proceeding to win, and ignoring this situation completely if it's something you can ignore. It might just be something really like that gnat energy. You know, that gnat where you can't catch it and it's all around the house and it's so small you can't really get it. It's just that annoyance that comes back in every now and then. It flies by your face or lands on your face. It's got that energy. So Spirit's just saying, stay in your own lane as much as you possibly can. Do not roll in the mud with the pigs. Both of you will get dirty, and it will be impossible to tell which one of you is in the wrong, right? So Spirit's advice is stay in your own lane, stay above the situation, do not engage. Like I said, you can put it out there and say, I see you. I'm not unintelligent. I see what's going on. This is ridiculous. You are ridiculous, period. And then leave it at that and keep moving forward. I feel like that's the best way you can handle this situation. If it gets to a point where this is becoming something that is affecting you mentally or emotionally, you don't ignore that. You go to the police. You form a report. You take action steps to get this situation under control because I care about you and your well-being. right? And I would really want you to reach out and get the assistance that you need if you find that it is affecting you in very negative ways, okay? And that's for who it's for. All right, that's the energy. So a little bit heavier. I'm sorry if you're going through that. Like I said, I've been through that type of experience in the past. I don't mean further back in the past, but I understand that type of annoyance or that type of energy, and sometimes it does get to extremes. So just be cautious, okay? Looking out for you, and I want you to look out for yourself. Super important. Confide in people as well. Don't keep it all to yourself. Even if it seems embarrassing. And for those of you who are being blackmailed, I do kind of want to address that. I feel like if this is you and you're that one person who is being blackmailed and you're afraid something's going to come out, the best thing that you can do is you can reach out to the authorities, right? And get the assistance that you need. And two, if it's something that you've done that you feel you were wrong about doing and it comes out into the open, that's when you become free, right? You have the freedom to then step away from things. So sometimes it's not so bad. You know, if something comes out, you have to deal with the repercussions of your actions. That's kind of the way it goes sometimes, right? So in order to not have something hanging over your head, sometimes just to spill the beans yourself before somebody else can is maybe the way to go. I don't know. It's up to you. But just, you know, just an FYI. You could always unstuck yourself. Okay. I need a sip now. Okay, that was a heavier one. I'm sorry, like I said, if you're going through that. Blessings to you, friends, if you are. All right, we have a fair male, but we have a masculine. So, masculine energy. Union. Okay. Someone could have a masculine energy coming towards them, wanting a union. Yeah, they view you as a soulmate and they want to come in your direction. Yeah, they want to start dating. They want to take you out on a date. I feel like this person may be young, but is quite mature. So that could be for some. Or it's been a while and this person has matured and they're coming in. Could be. Dating queen, opportunities to date, and abundance. This person could be coming in offering you flowers or a gift, or I feel like this person is the type of person that wants to come in and really give it their all. Like maybe they want to wine and dine you. It does kind of, yeah. I feel like this person sees you very clearly as being someone they want in their life. I'm hearing I'm dating to marry. So I really like that. I feel like this could be a younger person who has got to the place where they feel like they're ready for something serious and they see it with you, collective. They want to come in and express how they're feeling. They might, like I said, give gifts or offer gifts, want to take you out on dates to really get to know you, spend some time with you, create that romantic atmosphere because they have commitment on the mind. Gorgeous energy. Yeah, communication. I feel like this person, now I have like a frog in my throat right now. This person may be nervous coming in. They may be really, really smooth, but when they're in your presence, they seem very unbothered and very smooth. Just know it's like on the outside, cool, calm, and collected is what I hear. And on the inside, squirrel in traffic. That is the way I describe anxiety. So if you have social anxiety or anxiety, you might understand that. You know, that's kind of the energy that I'm getting here. So I feel like go easy on this person if you can. If you're interested, be upfront and honest about being interested in this person so they can kind of calm down on the inside. Because I feel like there's like that, you know, and what is that? That excitement and fear is coupled together is what anxiety is. It's like excitement about the future, but but being worried that something bad is going to happen when you really want something good. That's what the anxiety is. And it's worrying about situations in advance, right? I know I could worry about something days in advance, right? It's still something I'm working on, my anxiety. So I get it if you suffer with that as well. But I kind of feel like there is that energy here where this person, like, you could kind of quell a lot of their fears. If you just kind of give them it's like that breathing room. So if you just kind of say, hey, I'm really interested too, and I can't wait to get to know you, that would take that load off that person that they're carrying as far as fear wise. It's like, I'm not trying to offer somebody something who's not really all that interested. So yeah, I feel like you and this person might both feel that this is kind of destined to be. We do have twin flame energy. Again, this is that high level soulmate. This is that divine connection, and both of you might feel like it's destiny to get this off the ground. There might have been a past life between the two of you. If not, this is a person from your past who's coming back in more matured now than they were in the past, which I love. They've had some time to grow. We do have dark male. Okay, so when this happens, I feel like this is a lot of masculine energy as well. So this is a lot of action-oriented energy, which lets me know that this person's taking action. They see you as that beautiful person, and I want to use that in a very well-rounded way there, in an all-encompassing sort of way. When they say you're beautiful, they mean everything about you, right? I feel like Spirit wants to say that this is not just a certain type of person. So don't get caught up on the genders. Don't get caught up on the looks of the people. I feel like if the message resonates for you and you feel it, it's for you. I always do want to say that because I feel like a lot of times people don't see someone or a character on the cards that kind of feels like it represents them and the way they look, and they kind of feel like it doesn't really resonate, right? So try to get past that and just feel the energy. I really do focus primarily on energy when I read for the collective because you know, a lot of different walks of life, a lot of different kinds of people, all listening for the same type of energetic message coming through because I feel like these very key situations are happening on large scales as far as energetically. So just, you know, be aware that even if you don't see it, but you feel it, trust it. Yeah, new love. This is beautiful. I feel like this energy is amazing. You've got a soulmate coming in, somebody who wants to put those action steps in because they want to step towards you. They want to create this really romantic vibe so they can have forward movement because it is in their mind that they want a commitment with you specifically. Now I'm kind of hiccuping. Oh my goodness. I feel like this person is going to be so nervous. If this person asks you out or asks to have the opportunity to get to know you, and they maybe text you and ask you like, hey, you want to meet up? Or maybe when you have some time, we could sit down and talk, or maybe go out for whatever. I feel like the best thing you can do is to not sit on that opportunity for too long. I feel like it will create so much havoc within this person and make them so sick, you know, with nerves. So if you want to be kind, you could answer quickly as you possibly can. You know, as soon as you know, you should let that person know, because I feel like the anxiety of it all would just absolutely wreck this person, right? So just, you know, as a kindness, I feel like I have to, sorry, wanted to clear that energy. All right. Yeah, because I was kind of feeling, you know, anxious. And I don't know, I feel like some of you out there are also empathic. And I feel like that, see, I know I have that empath energy as well as like the clairs. And they are different things, but I have both of those, right? And I feel like the anxiety comes from the excess amount of energy. And I feel like for a lot of people who are very sensitive and have anxiety type things, I feel like it is because you feel things on a deeper level. I feel like that's kind of where it comes from. Like, to explain where it's kind of coming from. I feel like it's because of the connection to big energy, and I feel like that's why it happens. But I feel like I lost my train of thought. It's gone now. It's gone forever. Well, if it's meant to come back, it will. I feel like this reading has like kind of worn me out going back and forth. There is somebody here, and I feel like this kind of tethers to the last reading. Oh yeah, the anxiety. I feel like a lot of you out there are actually empathic and you take on a lot of energy. And I feel like the way that your body handles that energy, again, from spiritual to physical, it may come out as being like anxiety disorder or something along those lines. But really, it's just being overstimulated with a lot of energy. I really do feel like that would be the spiritual way of explaining the physicality of it all. Okay, thank you, Spirit, for bringing that back around. I do feel like you have somebody who really is interested in your hugs and kisses particularly. And I hear something about age, so I don't know if age is a factor. Again, I'm hearing taboo, so I don't know if there's an age gap or an age difference. Could be 10 years. I heard for some 11. I don't know. Could be more than that. It's up to you. I'm not going to say what is and is not okay for you specifically. But I do feel like there is something along those lines. There's like soul connections. I hear the name Jamie. I hear P, so nickname. I think I've gotten that before. I hear Bruce. I hear the name Dylan. I hear the name Maddie. I hear Matthew. I hear the name Eugene. And I also hear Jeannie. I hear the name Gina. I hear the name Ellen. I hear Tim, and I also hear Tony. And I hear Rory. I hear Denise. I hear Caden. I hear Dominic. Okay. I heard something with an A, an Amber. And I heard a D name, like D. It was like D, and I want to say DeGorio or something like that. I don't know. But that's kind of what it is coming through. I don't know. It's somebody's last name, I'm guessing. I hear the name Jax as well, like Jackson or Jax. All right. I hear Cameron. Wow. CFNOMANREN and a 7. Could be significant as well. All right. One of those could be an X, or an X is coming through, or X is coming back around. Could be for some, doesn't have to be. All right, what do we have, Spirit? Oh, I'm being told to really mix it. Okay. All right. Okay, we have that soulmate steering in your direction. Yep, because they want to create change. They're walking in your direction. They're guided by their inner compass, heading towards you, the soulmate. They're looking to create great change and a whole new life within a life. This could be someone from the past who's looking to transform a situation with you, the soulmate. So for some, like I said, there was an X energy here. I'll just say X factor. Yeah. I'm seeing something about that North Star. I don't know. I hear star energy. I don't know. This person may view you as being their North Star, like you guide them in the right direction, or they've been guided sort of towards you. So that's for some. For others, I'm hearing something about star quality that's kind of coming through. And I'm also getting something about nautical and guiding my ship. So I don't know if, and I hear, yes, I hear seafaring vessel. So that's for someone. And I'm seeing a compass. I'm seeing a very large sailboat as well. So there's some emphasis on the sea and a boat. I'm also seeing fishing, like off the side of the boat. Yeah, I don't know. That's for who it's for. I feel like if you wanted to know and that's your energy or that's your person's energy, it's there. Yeah, and something about becoming a star. I don't know. Somebody wants to become a star, and I feel like you're guiding yourself in the right direction, or spirit is guiding you in the right direction. I feel like I want to keep those aside for a second. Yeah, here before we close out, I do feel like somebody is being guided in the right direction. I feel like you are going to be that star, or you're going to have that energy that you're going after. I feel like it is something that you kind of put out there into the universe as something that you want. And I feel like your power of manifestation particularly is very strong. And I feel like you know that. That's who I'm talking to. Somebody who knows that they can manifest their dreams, because it's like maybe they've done it on a smaller scale and now they're about to step it up and create on a larger scale. I feel like it's your destiny to do so. And I feel like that's why spirit kind of works with you so easily that way. I really love that. Okay. I want to say congratulations. That is what I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye.